Hello everyone and welcome back to Budget with Cat. Thank you so much for viewing my videos and going along with this debt-free journey that I'm trying to do. And I thought I would show you something else that I'm doing. So if you like budgeting, cash envelope stuffing, savings challenges, anything of that nature, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, do all the things, and let's just get right to it. So this is starting the beginning of September, and I got these cool charts from debtfreecharts.com. I'll put it down in the description below, but I love them because they're fun. I've been tracking my payments for quite a while, and I just didn't even realize this is part of the journey, so I thought I would just take you along with me. So I started for the first time an HSA fund. We've always usually had a flex spending account, but we decided to go ahead and try an HSA. And since we're older, we can actually max it out at $8,100. So I've been putting in as much as I can. This was September of last year that I started, but your HSAs go from January to December. So being that I'm in education, my fiscal year goes from September 1 to August 30th. So I get 3 extra months, if that makes sense. Otherwise, this would have been done by now. But it's okay because I'm well over $4,000. And the reason why I like this chart is that you can divide it by 100 squares and figure out how much it is and know when you're at a quarter done. I was at about the 2,000 mark, halfway done, I'm at the 4,000 mark. And so what I just do is I just put in September, and I know I need to color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares because this is everything that I will pay in the month of September. And it's around $500. It comes out of my checking account. Actually, it comes out of my check, and it's pre-tax. So as long as I spend it on medical expenses, and I'm not getting any younger, it's there for me, pre-taxed. So here I go, and if I finish, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't even know how far I'll make it, but I'm trying my best to at least get to the $6,000 mark. We'll see, because I still have September, which I just did, October, November, December, which will be 5, 10, 15, 20. So I know I'll at least get to the $6,000 mark. And if I want to increase my deductions and have it taken out, I can actually do that. It's very easy to do, and I could stockpile the last few payments if I wanted to. But this is, if I only get to the $6,000 mark in 1 year's time, pre-tax, that's a good thing, right? So there's that. And then the next one is my car loan. And when I started, same thing, I started actually in October, maybe September, I owed $10,000 on my car, and now we are at September, and I'm already down to $7,800, and this is probably getting closer to the $6,000 mark, but I get to color in 3 blocks right here. And I don't know, there's something about having a chart and watching it fill up. Call me, I don't know, this might be the teacher in me, but just seeing it helps so much. And I know that when I get about 5 or 6 more months, I'm going to be halfway. And that's just paying the minimum, not anything extra. So there's that. And then I'm getting ready to show you the 2 credit cards that I owe. I think I'm just showing you the first one today. I have one that's got a smaller balance and one that has a larger balance. The smaller balance, I'm trying to do the debt snowball, the Dave Ramsey debt snowball philosophy, where I'm paying the minimum plus $500. So I have committed to $500 extra on top of the minimum. And then when I finish with that card, I'll take that number that's already going out every month and apply it to the next credit card. So right now I'm just paying around $100 on the other credit card, but I'm going to be completely transparent with you so you can just see my journey. So here is the credit card, and the balance is $2,623.26. And I'm starting this credit card color in starting September 1st. So each of these spaces, there are 50 spaces. And so what I did was I divided 2623 by 50. And basically it's about $53 a space. I pay $175 plus $500, so that's $675. So this chunk right here represents 1 month's payment. And so I'll have this paid off in about 4 chunks. Then I'll take this $675 and apply it to the other credit card. But I thought you could just kind of go along in the journey with me. And I won't color all of it in, but I wanted you to see how this can motivate you, right, to keep on going. Because on this one, we're going to see a big chunk of these letters filled in, right? So I would just fill in all the way down. And I'll do that off camera. But then you can just see how motivated you could be if I only have to pay this off in about 4 chunks. That's just 4 months, you guys. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. And look how much I got to color. So what's really cool about this, because I'm putting a big chunk of money away, I'll be able to fill in probably 4 segments, and we'll really get to see some momentum in trying to pay or snowball this credit card. And with a snowball, it doesn't even matter if it's an extra 100 or extra 200. Anything extra that you can pay over the minimum is what's really going to show that snowball or paying off effect. And then it just gathers momentum, much like a snowball would, each time you add more snow to it. And yeah, so I'm more than willing to be transparent with you guys about my at least credit card debt-free journey. I definitely have more things to pay off, but for this one, let's just do our credit cards, and I'll just do this at the beginning of every month so you can see. All right. So next thing is I finally got my Etsy shop up and running. Several of you have been asking, and I just wanted to show you again what that entails. I have different boxes like this, but I do have plenty of the black and white checker boxes, and I have the cash envelope stuffing, and you have some options. So when you go to the Etsy shop, you can pick the size, either the small 3x3 or the 3x4, and you can decide how you want them labeled, either 1 to 100 or the denominations like $5, $10, and so forth. Remember, they're paper on the front and laminated on the back, so you can see. I did my very first one last week. So, and I did the number 100. There's $100 in here because I'm trying to fill the big numbers first. And these fit this way for right now, but when it starts getting more full, we'll turn them this way. So for right now, this is the easiest way to hold them. And then the 3x3s I've done because I see a lot of people who use these. I didn't know if I would like them or not. These are the ones that are denominations. So this would be a $50 envelope, or at the front, this would be a $5 envelope. So they range from $5 to $50. There's 20 of each. And I had left over $15. These are 3x3. And they're also clear on the back as well. And when you put them in, there'll be a little bit of the money that shows up on top. So you can see it from the top as well. I think you've probably seen some of these if you follow any kind of cash envelope stuffers out there. But I have these as well because eventually I think what I'll do is turn them around. I like being able to see that there's money in it. So there's also this box, this clear box choice, and these will also fit this way as you start filling it up with money. Okay, for right now we're going to do it this way. So I wanted to give another shout out. These are not my designs. These are actually debtfreecharts.com. There is a copyright on it, so I want to make sure I give credit. Debtfreecharts.com. They're not very expensive. There's lots of choices, everything from mortgages to health to saving for vacations, and you can just color, and I just love it. They're really cheap download, support small businesses. So debtfreechart.com, and you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye.